Got him on the kicker crab, y'all. What's going on, Salt Strong Nation? It's Matt in the yak, and I got my 8 rods in the back. So I want to talk to you about something that I've been having a lot of success with lately. It's no secret that I've been doing really well with the kicker crab lately, and I do have it rigged up here with the Texas jig head, as you guys are able to see right there. But there's something about this kicker crab that I want to talk about. As I said, it's no secret that I've been doing well with the kicker crab. I've won tournaments with this, I've called in tournaments with this, and I've just had an all-around good time and a lot of success while fishing this kicker crab. But one of the common things that I hear from people is that they're struggling with this kicker crab. So after being able to watch a few people work this kicker crab and fish it after they were having a little bit of trouble, I've actually come to realize what is actually one of the common mistakes when fishing one of these kicker crabs. So your retrieval with these kicker crabs is very important. One thing you will do is you'll throw it out there. But after you throw it out, one thing that I've noticed that a lot of people do is when they're fishing these kicker crabs, what they'll do is they'll give these kicker crabs twitches like a jerk shad. And that can be effective. I'm not going to say it's not, but for me, what I've found more often than not, that will actually spook fish with that erratic action. Now, these kicker crabs are normally designed to be fished on the bottom. So what I like to do is actually just reel. I'll let that kicker crab get to the bottom, and once it's gotten to the bottom, I'll slowly reel. These kicker crabs are designed to bump along the bottom, and with that Texas jig head, it's weedless. So I have a good chance of not getting hung up and a good chance of catching a fish. Now, as I said, one of the common things that I find that people do wrong with these kicker crabs is they'll add these twitches in there, similar to overworking a mirror dean almost. But one of the things that I've found to be really successful when fishing with these is to just throw it out, and once it gets to the bottom, once I've allowed that kicker crab to fall to the bottom, I will actually go ahead and just pull. I don't do twitches. I don't do these pops or these erratic actions with the kicker crab. I'll just pull it, and then I'll wind down my slack. I'll pull my rod tip, and then I'll wind down my slack. Again, so you can see it, I'll just pull my rod tip, and then that's when I'll wind down. As I let that rod tip fall, that's when I'm gonna pick that line back up. But when I'm pulling my rod up, I want to make sure I'm trying to do it smooth, and I don't have... We're on the kicker crab, y'all. Just talked about it. What a smoker. Just like that. All right, there we go, y'all. You guys see that kicker crab right there in his mouth? Crushed it, bringing it right there out of that grass. It's high tide right now, and running this kicker crab right on that grass line, being able to throw it in the grass and then bring it right back out is being really productive. That Texas jig head running it weedless, definitely helping. Woo! Perfect. So, as I was saying, I want to make sure I'm trying to do it smooth and I don't have any erratic actions in that, because those erratic actions, those twitches like this, they can often scare fish away, because if a fish is following that and they're considering on taking it, crab don't jump straight in the air. So we want this kicker crab to look as natural as we can when it comes through. That's one of the reasons I like this color right here. This is the deal. As you guys can see, it does look like a blue crab, or a crab that these redfish are often foraging on. So that's why I've chosen this color right here. But again, we want it to look really natural. So what we'll do is we'll throw that kicker crab out there. Once we get that kicker crab out there, we'll let it just fall down to the bottom. I'm in about 2 foot of water right here currently, so it does take a second for that to get down there. Now, once that's down, I'll reel the slack out of the line as you saw, and then I'll slowly lift this rod tip. as I lift this rod tip, that's going to drag that kicker crab off the bottom. Now, it's not going to hop as it would if I were doing some erratic twitches, more so just kind of rise up and then slowly fall down. Now, we know that those crabs don't jump vertically, as we said, so being able to fish this in a horizontal motion is going to give you generally the best success. Now, I have fished this with these erratic twitches, and I can say that they do work, but I've normally found that they work best when it's really windy, I'm in deeper water, and those fish are already really fired up. Now, I am throwing this on my slot machine rod. I do have that paired with a ballistic MQ 2500. Both the rod and the reel are super lightweight to go with this lightweight presentation, so it's a good pairing. Now, if you guys are interested in some more fishing tips just like this, be sure to check us out at saltstrong.com. We have a fishing tips page that's dedicated to making you a better angler. So if you're wondering some of the best tactics to get on redfish, speckled trout, flounder, snook, it doesn't matter what species you're targeting inshore, we got a tip or a tactic for it. Now, one of the cool things about the Salt Strong Insider Club, aside from all of the amazing fishing tips you get, is the exclusive discounts on your tackle. Now, all of the things I mentioned here are discounted in our tackle shop at fishstrong.com. So if you're interested in catching more fish and doing it while saving money, the Salt Strong Insider Club could definitely be for you. So if you have any questions for me about this setup, about working these kicker crabs right here, or really any tactic that you like to use for grass lines or even oyster bars, let me know about that down in the comments section. And if you're interested in the Insider Club or want to check out the tackle store where we have all of these amazing products at, we'll leave a link down in the description as well. And until next time, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next video.